Kia ora tātou, my name is Vernon Tava and I'm standing for Green Party co-leader because I believe it's time for the party to refocus on its core Green Charter values. Values I was very pleased to hear read out at the beginning of this meeting as a focusing exercise. Those values of ecological wisdom, social responsibility, appropriate decision making and non-violence. Now, I'm in pretty august company today, not just you good folks, but also the three MPs, you'll note, who are sitting at the table with me. And I, of course, am the only candidate who isn't currently a sitting MP. But I think that it's important that by dint of our constitution, we do allow a financial member of the party to stand for co-leader. If not only because it allows someone in my position to question the orthodoxy, the direction that the party's currently taking, and perhaps its future direction. Now, the Greens have a unique story to tell, and it is all there in the Charter. In ecological wisdom, we show that we are the only party in New Zealand politics, if not global politics, that understands that we live in a planet with limits, finite natural resources, and that unlimited material growth is impossible. Flowing from that principle is social responsibility. And social responsibility is the thing that is, like ecological wisdom, neither left nor right, because that is the direction that the Green Party always started out on and needs to get back to, being neither left nor right. Because in social responsibility, the concept's often conflated with social justice, but it's a different thing. Social justice is essentially a left-wing idea, and it deals with the relations between humans, between people. And yes, that's extremely important. But it's only social responsibility by incorporating the wisdom of ecological wisdom, that we live on a planet with limits and unlimited material growth is impossible, that we actually situate ourselves in an ecosystem, that we understand that we are but one species that shares the planet in a complete ecosystem. Because if there's one thing that the global interconnected crisis of climate change has shown us, is that we cannot continue to deal with our problems in the separate silos of environment, economics, social considerations. That the scale and nature of the global interconnected and local crises we face, be they ecological, environmental, social, require a solution that actually is integrated and recognises that fundamental truth at the heart of green thinking, that we live in a world without limits. And that is an idea that is beyond left and right. So while the other parties are talking about growing the pie, the idea that if we just grow the economy, if we just get more GDP, whether that's the result of events good or bad, then things will be better. And all they really differ on, all the other parties in New Zealand apart from the Greens, is how we divide up the pie. What's the fairest way to do it? That really is the only difference. But we, as the Green Party, we have the Zeitgeist, we have the spirit of the times. People are looking to us for the answers and for the solutions and for the approaches to the global interconnected problems that we currently face. But currently, we say it's not enough that you care about the environment. It's not enough that you have that concern for ecological wisdom, for social responsibility. You must also identify as left. And in doing that, we alienate all the other people who may hold those values, who may share those ecological values with us. Conservation, after all, can be inherently conservative. And we leave those people out. We can't talk to them. And we need to do better than that. My vision for the future of the Green Party is that we should be a part of every government, because the problems we face are too urgent and too pressing, and ultimately have existential consequences around our continued existence as a species, for us to be too partisan about them. We need to move beyond that. The Green Party should be the sustainable axis around which governments turn, because this is our time, and only we have the approach to do this. So if that's a vision you can get behind, then please give me your first preference when your electorate delegates get together. Thank you.